What up, you guys? Welcome to today's little mini practice. Take a seat. Close the eyes. Start to relax into your body. Deepen the inhale, lengthen the exhale. Draw into the 6-count inhale and the 6-count exhale. Taking your time to build into that. Or moving straight into it, depending on what you need. We're going to do a little bit of movement today. I want to talk to you about how we tend to deal with fear or challenge. When the sympathetic nervous system activates, the fight or flight, the common responses to fear or challenge are fight, flight, or flee. Sorry, fight, flight, or freeze. Fuck. Freezing is a real thing. It's a thing that happens, and I know a lot of people who are experiencing that sort of freeze right now as they're being asked to break their routine and stay at home with their loved ones or their not so loved ones or by themselves. And instead of doing work that keeps them motivated and progressing on chasing their dreams, whatever that is, they're actually just finding themselves turning on Netflix and zoning out or staring at social media for longer periods of time. So that is an idea of how we freeze our goals when who we are and what we do on a daily basis is challenged. I'm going to ask that you lengthen the inhale and lengthen the exhale, 8 seconds apiece. These practices are just little practices that you can do to know, well, they're active practices, right? They're practices that work on your mentality and your mindset, your focus levels, your energy levels. They're going to help you to fight the urge to fight, flee, or freeze. Fight the urge to fight. But for real, like, you're training your nervous system to act and respond differently because you're sitting with discomfort, sitting with agitation, being still as those emotions, those things are present. Maybe bigger challenges. We all know what the really big challenge of right now is. For those of you watching in the future, it's the COVID-19. So keep the breath, but I want you to extend the legs out in front of you. And when you do that, I want you to have the knees bent so that you can grab onto the feet. I'm going to have you grab over the top of the toes. That's what that's going to look like. And you have the knees bent enough. It doesn't matter if you have to have them bent this much to be able to grab onto the toes. I want you to do it. Maintain extension in the spine. Stick to the breath. And here's where we're going to start to put ourselves in uncomfortable positions that we're going to want to collapse our posture or become lazy and back out of the posture. Do things to make it easier. So on the next inhale, I want you to start to extend that right leg. And you're going to extend it only as much as you possibly can without letting go. So you don't want to go for extension, let the hand slide away. You're still gripping firmly over. And you can see my fingers are like the arch of my foot, so they're pretty far down. So you're going to be pushing through that right heel, keeping the posture nice and tall, still breathing in for 8 seconds and out for 8 seconds. And think about your butt being really heavy into the ground. If you maintain a nice erect posture here and don't compromise just because you're trying to straighten that right leg, you'll get the stretch all along the spine as well and into the shoulder. Breathe in for 8. Breathe out for 8. Remember that your body's going to want to do all sorts of things to make this feel easier. Stay with the difficulty of it. Good. Slowly bring that right heel back. Hold for just a second, kind of shake out your ass. And then start to push out through the left heel. Remember, don't let the grip slip and the posture collapse just to get the extension. You stay tall with the posture. Yours probably isn't going to look like mine. My body's long, arms, legs, everything. So it's easy for me to reach my foot and hold on to it. But remember to keep the collarbones extended. Close the eyes, maintain the breathing. Breathing in for 8 and out for 8, controlling whatever urges you have, controlling any sensations that you have in your body. Your breath is the first and foremost thing that you're thinking about, above and beyond any pain sensations or discomfort. Start to straighten the right leg out too, so both legs are coming away. But again, you're still nice and tall and long in the posture. Shoulders are down away from the ears, but they're relaxed down away from the ears, so you're not doing a lot of retraction. Take 3 more breaths here. 8 in and 8 out. Feel the way the breath moves through the whole body. Keep your mind focused on these physical sensations of movement. This is your last breath out. You're going to release the feet. You're going to come back up to a sitting position. Just sit up straight. Rest the hands. Close the eyes. Try to relax the hips. Relax the back. Notice the sensations you have in the backside of your body. And continue to count 8 seconds in. And 8 seconds out. Notice how you feel both physically and mentally. Every time you do a practice like this, every time that you control the pace at which you breathe, you're going to work to control the state of your mind and the reaction of your body. This is important because these are the subtle changes, or these are the practices, the disciplines that create the subtle changes over time to where you're less reactive to the outside stimulation. Go ahead and open the eyes. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow or in a couple days.